right away we can see similarities between these two projects. Now, let me start off by saying the security between both of them is rather piss poor. In fact, I would even say it is nearly non-existent, especially for TeamSpeak 2. But it's almost kind of funny because I seriously think that there is more wrong with TeamSpeak 3 than TeamSpeak 2, which is a little bit backwards. It's kind of funny because you would think, hey, we're going from a project here to a new project, stepping forward into the future. Let's make things more secure. But no, that's actually not how it works. So it would be nice to see like a credits here, because they definitely have one over on TeamSpeak 2. But Niels, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Niels. He also works on TeamSpeak 3. There's also some other guys that work on TeamSpeak 3. I really wish that I could see a list of their names or whatever. That would be kind of cool, I think. But I don't know, maybe it's the license? No, it's not the license. Oh, man. Changelog? I highly doubt it. I don't have their credits in here. Probably not. No. Well, I mean, I don't know, but here's the deal, okay? Between TeamSpeak 2 and TeamSpeak 3, the security and stability has just kind of remained garbage. And here's a good example. I just threw the server together real fast, and I was just doing a quick test.
Link engaged.
And hey, it worked. But you know what's funny? If we disconnect,
Link
and then we
disengaged.
connect real quick,
Engaged.
disconnect.
Link disengaged. Link disengaged.
Okay, here he goes.
Your connection to the server has been terminated.
It timed out. Okay, and let me tell you what happened. It had something to do with SQL database, and to be honest, I don't know the exact computer science behind it, but the point is that it really took me maybe 2 minutes to render the server somewhat screwed up. Now, I can make it permanent.
Link engaged.
It does it every single time, but really all that was filling up some garbage in here, and so yeah, it was easy. Now, another thing that you can do too is that, which you just seen, I can't join this channel unless I drag myself to it.
Switched channel.
So now I'm in here, rich edit line insertion error. So that's really just some RTF crap. You can literally just copy and paste some RTF, rich text format stuff into a channel description in TeamSpeak 2 and get things working, which is pretty funny. Now, here would be a really funny thing to do, and I have not tested this, okay? I have not tried this out, but could you imagine embedding an object within TeamSpeak 2? I don't know if it would work or not. I have not tried it, but that kind of would be fun. In fact, I vaguely remember trying it in the past, and I think I was able to get it to work. But it's been such a long time. I don't know. But yeah, you could do a lot of fun things with that. So TeamSpeak 2, it has just always kind of been not the most safe software in the world to use. It's quite easy to social engineer people on it too. Let's say, for example, that I tell someone, hey, can you right click my name and type echo? It'll help with blah blah blah, you know. So they right click your name, press E, boom. Are you sure you want to revoke your own essay rights? Now, if this was someone else, it would just right away give them server admin rights, at which point they could just already have me right clicked, and as soon as they get essay, boom, they're taking my essay away from what I remember of it. So it's pretty bad.
Microphone muted.
I mean, they've kept a lot of the same stuff here. They took away registration. You don't have to register on a server anymore. Yeah, there's just so many different problems that I'm trying to remember with TeamSpeak 2. It's crazy. It's just wild. I mean, you get Hydra brute force accounts easily. That was a big problem, which I'm glad that they switched over to the identity system, sort of, because that kind of takes that possibility away, which I think is kind of what they were aiming for, because they were getting sick and tired of people complaining about having their server administrator accounts getting brute forced into. What's another thing? I don't know. There's just a lot of things. I mean, you could null byte within your client, so you could basically go into a server, null byte, inject your own client, and anytime that someone would click you, they would crash. That was fun. TeamSpeak 2. TeamSpeak 3 had something similar. it's just so funny how you go from TeamSpeak 2, which was back like in 2002 or whatever, and now we're in the year 2016 and there's still all these security issues, even some being somewhat similar. I mean, you would think that at some point down the line that the developers behind the TeamSpeak project would be like, oh, hey, dude, you know what? Maybe I should do something different. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or harsh or anything, but it's just really funny to look at a project and see it back, from 2002 to the year 2016, and to see a lot of the same security issues and the same crashes and everything. So, I mean, they really ought to just hire in someone that's specifically good with security. Like, they really ought to have just, like, a secure C++ developer, or, I don't know, just something. And, like, just have a small security team, even if just one person.